Introducing the Digital Media, Cinema, and Journalism program at Eastern Michigan University. The DMCJ discipline is an amazing opportunity for the brightest of minds to come together and use their imaginations to create work that they can be proud of. It's a unique program that continues to change, expand, and develop each year, with a specific emphasis on student-driven performance, creativity, and production. This major is an excellent opportunity for a prospective or current student to not only get their college degree, but to have fun while doing so. Say you're a new student coming to Eastern Michigan University. You have an interest in movies, television, photography, or maybe you just aren't sure. What if I told you that we had a state-of-the-art television production studio on campus located in Ford Hall? Or what if I mentioned the fact that Eastern has its very own student-run radio network called Eagle Radio? Or what if I said that EMU has an ESPN affiliate on campus responsible for covering all of the athletic events here? Have I got you interested yet? If so, get comfortable because this is the DMCJ program at Eastern Michigan University. Before we talk about the current state of the program, it's important to understand its history and how it came to be a fixture at EMU. Formerly called the Electronic Media and Film Studies major, this program has undergone a bit of a revolution in recent years. This exciting change has brought about a number of new courses, technology, extracurricular activities, and internship possibilities, mostly done to better connect and embody a broader field of study. The hope is that with this newly reconstructed discipline, the experience will be more customizable for students who are looking to get the most out of their time in college and work towards being successful members in the media-based community.
So I'm Henry Aldridge, and I'm an emeritus professor of film studies at Eastern Michigan University. The program itself was part of an initiative to introduce broadcasting to Eastern Michigan University. So the first thing I did was to put in what is now CTAT 145, Intro to Film Appreciation. And the reason to put in film courses was because they attracted students from other programs. They attracted students who were interested in literature and music and art and history. And so we started with 145, and then we added 245 and 345 and 445. So we ended up with a film track. We created the major in 1976 and the minor, and that gave us voting status on the departmental committees, which meant that I could go to those people and ask them for resources. So gradually over a period of time, we built a program which now has just about as many students as communication and theater, and then we got journalism. So now we have this really nice, well-rounded program.
My name is Carly Angot, and I'm a senior at Eastern Michigan University studying digital media, cinema, and journalism.
My name is Keith Damron. I'm a professor in digital media, cinema studies, and journalism.
My name is Daniel Sassala. I am currently a junior at Eastern Michigan University in the Digital Media, Cinema Studies, and Journalism major.
I am Dr. Darren Overpeck. I am an associate professor in the DMCJ program here.
My name is David Pierce Anderson. I'm a senior. I'll be graduating this April.
My name is Alejandro Rodriguez. I'm a media studies and journalism major.
My name is John Cooper. I'm a professor of a variety of media studies classes in the DMCJ program.
My name is Heather Moody. I'm a DMCJ major.
My name is Megan Gore, and I'm a full-time lecturer in communication and media studies.
The most rewarding part for me being a part of Eastern Michigan's DMCJ program, it has been ESPN 3. It's been so much fun doing that, and really just been great to get your hands on and work with some really talented people.
My favorite and most rewarding part about working within this program is the students I get to meet, working with them, seeing them grow. It's amazing how many projects they create that are very interesting, and the creativity and passion that they put into their projects.
The most rewarding part of teaching here at Eastern Michigan and in this program specifically is learning about my students' tastes, seeing how they talk about the films that interest them most, the films that inspire them.
I would say the most rewarding part of being in this program is actually getting the hands-on experience that you need in order to succeed in this career. And along with that, making lifelong friends that you connect with and network and attain the skills necessary and grow together and create content that you can be proud of.
I think it's really important for students to take some of the video and audio production courses because it gives them hands-on experience of working with equipment.
The theory courses are very important because they teach students to think critically, to kind of analyze a film, to look at how shot composition communicates to you even before the narrative happens, how cinematography contributes to the mood of a film. There are all these ways to look at and understand a film and why it resonates with us. And I really think that it's important for students in general, but particularly fledgling filmmakers, to recognize the power that film has as a communicative medium.
Understanding theory is a big part of understanding how to go about production.
I think it's about the intellectual discourse that happens in the class itself. The ability to break down and analyze a film for subtextual reasons is something that only can be found in a theory course.
And the production classes are very important to understand how to make the production.
I would say what's most important about the film theory classes is it really helps you conceptualize as a film student. As for the production courses, I would say they are very important because it helps you get a hands-on experience and learn, and not only learn, but make the mistakes that you are going to make and learn from them and grow as a content creator.
It's important for students to extend their experience beyond just the classroom. You can show up, you can take the notes, you can take the tests, but if you really want to develop your skills, there are extracurricular activities available. ETV is one of them. We have students who show up on a weekly basis and produce a news show, an interview show, and through that repetition, they fine-tune their skills.
The extracurricular activities offered here at Eastern are really important because that's how you can make your school experience fit you and work for you.
People told me immediately, get involved, get out of your dorm room, and that was some of the best advice I received coming into college.
When I work with EFA, we make film sketches. When I work with ETV, I direct Still on the Air. So I choose how to utilize my own hobbies to make sure that they're working for me.
We have affiliations with WEMU, professional level radio station, and then there's the Eastern Filmmakers Association, and then we have our own Eagle Radio.
Personally, I am the president of Eagle Filmmakers Association, and I think that our org is extremely important to try to join because we have a lot of production and hands-on opportunities, and we focus a lot on narrative short filmmaking.
It gives students the opportunity to put what they've learned in the classroom into practice.
Oh, hi there, didn't see you. I'm going to give you a little tour of Ford Studio. Come on with me. My name's David Pierce Anderson, by the way, if you didn't know. This is Ford Studio. This is where we shoot all of our ETV segments, shows, and all that fun stuff. We just finished up an ETV production of E-Weekly, so that's why we got our desk up here. That is the Still on the Air desk. It usually sits right here, and that's our blue screen, as you can see. We have a couple different sets. We maneuver some walls and curtains around, and we make do with what we have, but it's a nice little studio, and it gets the job done. Right behind you, we got some cameras. Usually we work with a 3-camera switching on our shows, but we do have a 4th camera, so if we're ever trying to get really creative or fancy, we'll bring the 4th camera in here, but at least a 3-camera production, that's usually what we work with. So you can follow me. We're going to head on over to the control room and see what some of that stuff in there is. Well, here we are, our humble little control room. We'll start off at the audio board. I'll show you something cool here. I like this little device. This is the assistant director's device. What they usually do is keep time. So let's say our first segment has 3 minutes and 22 seconds in it. I'm going to preset it, and then up on that screen, you can see 3:22. I'm going to hit the down button, and now it starts counting down, and I don't have to keep counting in my head. I can just look at that screen. Really fun little device right there. This is where the magic happens. If we had the cameras on, you'd be able to see right now. Actually, we do have the cameras on. Look at that. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4. One of our other things, though, is the Matrox, which is where we show most of our graphics from. All right, everybody, thanks for following me around at Ford Studio. I got to write some words now, so I'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye.
My favorite course to teach here has been my horror class. It's been really interesting to see students watch horror films that they hadn't before and think about what scares them and why do they enjoy being scared in this kind of controlled fashion.
One production that is really close to my heart was called The Monster Match. It was similar to a dating game type show, and we were all monsters on the show, and someone had to pick which one she was going to match up best with. And we ran that like any TV production. We had a rundown, we had a script, we used the Ford studio, and it was so rewarding.
We had a meet the candidates for student body president in a cage match fashion. And they're like challenging each other on the issues, and it was productive, and it was, I think, the closest we've come to cutting edge.
So I've been a part of ETV for 2 years now, and I would say the most fun experiences I've had have been working on a show that we have called Still on the Air. It's our talk show. And I just love that show, and it's so much fun because it's a comedic show, and also anytime I get the chance to direct, it's very fulfilling, and it feels great when we have a show that is polished, that is nice, that is produced well, and directed well.
My favorite class I've ever taught, and I've only done it twice, was one in film music. My love of the intersection of sort of art and commerce in film music and how it is a part of the film form.
I actually shot a sketch with my group, the Why Nots. Our friend Dave had this crazy idea where he would do an Elvis parody, and we decided to use Ford Studio because it just worked that way. And we eventually broke 5 million views, and it was, one of my most fond memories of college, and I associate it with that studio. Whenever I see that studio, I think about the opportunity that it represents.
The best advice I have for anyone considering joining the DMCJ program is to get involved and to not be afraid. That's one thing that's fairly common for newer students is they get freaked out by all of the equipment, all of the concepts that we need to learn, but the best part about this program is that this is a chance for you to try, and if you fail, try again, and you will grow as a content creator and as a broadcaster as well.
My best advice for a student coming into the DMCJ major is find the extracurriculars that go toward your skill set. Extracurriculars are the only thing that is going to truly hone in all of your skills to practice. As long as you're in a student org that pertains to what you want to go into, you are A+.
My advice for a student looking to go into the DMCJ program at EMU is honestly just go for it. We have great academic advisors who really do help you understand what the program can give you as far as what career paths you can go down.
I think one thing that is important for students to get experience in is doing an internship for the program. It really provides that hands-on experience.
Take our intro course. It's the one where you learn about the aesthetics of film, you learn about cinematography, mise-en-scène, genre, performance styles, and that will give you a sense of, is this something that I really want to study more? Is this something that I could see myself having a passion for?
I'm so thankful for coming to Eastern. I was really able to get my hands on and try so many different things.
Get involved now, because that'll make you that much more prepared, better prepared, when you get out into the real world and start playing with what I call the big kids. And what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing from our graduates who participate in those programs is like, yeah, I got a job at X station, and they were surprised at how much I knew. And I'm like, yeah, we did it right. You did it right. We did it right.
This has been the Digital Media, Cinema, and Journalism program here at Eastern Michigan University. To find out more or to get involved for yourself, please visit www.emich.edu/CMTA/media or contact any one of our faculty advisors for more information.